Today I have a new episode of what I'm watching for you. This is a series where I bring you 3 different selections over different streaming services. That way you'll have something to occupy your time. In today's episode, I have 3 new selections for you, so let's get right into them. First up is one that you've probably already seen. If you haven't, this is your sign to go ahead and start streaming it. It is on Netflix and it is the series Wednesday. I found this one intriguing and that they were able to make it relatable to the current times while keeping to that traditional Addams Family storyline. I think they did a great job with that. I really liked and appreciated that they gave Christina Ricci an actual role in this series, not just a cameo and she's out. She's actually part of the storyline. That was really great. On both parts, I'm glad that they were able to make it and I'm glad that she accepted. If you've seen this series, then I'm sure that you'll agree Jenna Ortega was amazing in this show. I never really paid attention or watched any of her previous work, but she was amazing. The whole aspect of her not blinking just put her even deeper into this character. I have to say I really love her portrayal of this. Again, I'm from the time period of Christina Ricci, but I really like Jenna Ortega's take on it as well. Let's swerve on over to Disney Plus for National Treasure: The Edge of History. Before we get into this series, I want to make sure that I preface with I have never seen any of the National Treasure movies. I just straight up picked this one up, and I think that even if you haven't seen the movies, you'll be able to follow along. One drawback for me is that they put this one out week to week. It's not one that they just uploaded the full season and you could binge it or watch it at your pace. You had to wait week to week. I'm not for that. I've mentioned it many times before. I've actually stopped watching shows that I was pretty interested in because I had to wait week to week. For season 2, I might even just wait until it's over. That way I can just go through and watch them as I want rather than waiting week to week. I like seeing Catherine Zeta-Jones in this one. Again, she was in Wednesday as well. Both of them great roles for her. In this one, it kind of took me back to the days when she was in The Phantom. If you ever saw that movie, I really like her in this. Now we're gonna roll back to Netflix for our 3rd and final selection, which is The Law According to Lydia Poet. This show is dubbed in English, so just know that, but while I say that, it's a really great dub. I'm somebody who would prefer to read subtitles rather than have something dubbed because it just doesn't match up. This one I did not mind at all. Didn't distract from the story. What I like about this show is that each episode is kind of a little mini mystery. You have your overall storyline, but each episode you're going to have a mystery that gets solved by the end of that episode. Now this one is set in kind of Victorian times. Of course, I said the law according to Lydia Poet. In those times, women were not really seen as lawyers. She was able to outsmart rules. She was able to get around laws and accomplish her task at hand. If you have already seen or if you plan to watch any of today's selections, then please let me know in the comments down below. If you're interested in seeing any of my previous episodes or selections, I will have that playlist listed for you in the description, and I'll go ahead and pop up 2 here on the screen for you along with this profile picture that you can click on to subscribe. That way I can see you in all future videos where I hope to see you there. Bye.